programs, non-academic programs. There are peace builders out there working in the field already. There are NGOs, nonprofits that are working for developing peace in the field, whether academic or not. There's a lot out there. And the idea is not to be just another one of this, that, or the other, but to be, we use the word connective tissue, if you will, to kind of help them be more than what each one of them maybe can be on their own. Each one of them has their own niche, their own expertise, their own excellent things that they're doing within that niche. But if we can help them collaborate, cooperate with one another, and with through the National Peace Academy, they could be more synergistically, if you will, than any one of them can do alone. And maybe there's some things that none of them happen to be doing, and so that we can, the National Peace Academy can help identify those and either help fill that gap or find others who might want to fill that gap to do that.
That's actually one of our ideas for an early prototype, Marcia, is a library and clearinghouse.
Very good.
Because again, that is one of the pieces that we know is value added. So,
Definitely.
Sky, when you asked the question about all these actually very effective programs that already exist, in fact, in the U.S. alone, there are over 400 programs, peace studies programs, that are doing great work. Many of those programs are stakeholders. Many of the originators and those who are leading those programs are stakeholders with the National Peace Academy, because we all recognize that developmentally in the field of education, peace education and peace building itself is ripe for an expansion, for a value-added piece. What does that look like? It's under development as far as we are concerned, with everyone's input, so that the value added is truly defined with and by those who are already doing great work. And one of our early statements stands, and I hope you'll include this. We are actually building and creating and establishing a National Peace Academy on the shoulders of giants, based on foundation stones that have been laid by so many in the field of peace education and conflict resolution education and all of the myriad threads in the peace studies programs, which are doing wonderful work. And this will be a value-added piece and help define peace building as a profession in the United States of America and around the world.
The National Peace Academy would operate cooperatively with these other organizations as an institution of education, possibly granting its own degrees, working with others who would have courses and curricula. I could envision a student at organization A, at University A, let's say, taking courses at several universities that might put together to customize his or her own program through the facilitation, if you will, the catalyzing of the National Peace Academy. The National Peace Academy, because of its own set of principles, and we're very principle-based, and whatever we do and work with is going to be consistent with those principles, will have its, let's say, its sanction, that this program meets those principles of the National Peace Academy. That person can get his degree in his own home institution. They will accept the credits from these other places as well, and then we'll also have the National Peace Academy stamp on it. And vice versa, the National Peace Academy could evolve to having at some point its own classrooms and faculty and so on, and could also be part of that network of courses, and have its own students based there that take courses and research experiences and field experiences through other institutions, and get a degree from the National Peace Academy that would be recognized as having had all these experiences. So that's kind of a way that it could very well evolve to operate. That's kind of what we have in mind. People ask us, where is it located? Where will it be? That was your next question.
Yeah.
It will be everywhere. It'll be everywhere. There will be a home base, an office, if you will, where we can get together and have and work together and do the planning and so on and the coordinating. But its actual operations could be having offices or outposts. I don't like the word outpost necessarily, but have instantiations is the word I keep coming. Have instantiations at many places, many campuses where it's cooperating and conducting programs, and so it could be everywhere.